The Romulans are an offshoot of the Vulcan people, having left the planet Vulcan over 2,000 years ago to relocate on the twin planets of Romulus and Remus. This exodus was in rebellion against the dogmatic Vulcan philosophy of logic and pacifism prevalent in Vulcan society at the time. The governing body of the Romulan Empire is the Romulan Senate, and their leader is known as the Praetor. The Romulans are a passionate and aggressive people known for their stealth and cunning in combat. They have a large military presence in the Alpha Quadrant and have been involved in wars with both the United Federation of Planets and the Klingon Empire.
The support for the Romulan Armada and infrastructure lies in their non-combat vessels. Here you see their mining freighter, construction ship, cargo ship, repair ship, and colony ship. The construction ship, mining freighter, cargo ship, and repair ship are constructed at the starbase. The colony ship is constructed at the shipyard. The only Romulan non-combat vessels capable of warp travel are the colony ship and repair ship. Familiarize yourself with them and hit enter when you're ready to move on. The colony ship is used by the Romulans to colonize new worlds and is large enough to carry enough colonists and supplies to start a fledgling colony. Select the colony ship and move it next to the planet located in the lower left-hand corner of your map. With the colony ship still selected, right-click on the planet to begin colonization. You can also use the Colonize button on the command palette. Press Enter once you have colonized the planet.
Consider it done. Another prize for the Empire.
We have successfully colonized.
The repair ship provides mobile repair capabilities to both ships and stations. Select the repair ship and move it north of the planet you just colonized, next to the starbase. With the repair ship still selected, right-click on the starbase to begin repair operations. This is the same procedure used to repair ships. You can also use the Recrew button on the starbase's command palette to replace any lost crew. Once the operation is complete and the starbase has been repaired and recrewed, press Enter.
Reinforcements are coming.
Now scroll over to the right. You'll find the combat ships of the Star Empire. The group on top are all built by the shipyard, which you can see just above them. Please press the Enter key to continue. The Talon-class scout is the eyes and ears of the Romulan Armada. Its superior speed and maneuverability allows it to recon an area of space before the fleet moves in, and it's armed with a single forward-firing plasma cannon. Talon-class ships can have their sensor arrays modified to use a tachyon detection grid, allowing them to detect cloaked ships within their sensor range. The Shrike class has a cloaking device that allows Tal Shiar operatives to conduct covert operations in unsanctioned areas of space. Shrike class vessels are equipped with 2 forward-firing plasma cannons and can be modified to carry a Romulan spy on board. With unique transporters, it can transfer the spy onto enemy vessels without lowering its shields or decloaking. If successfully transported, the Romulan spy accesses the enemy's sensors, giving you line of sight on a targeted enemy ship or station. If the Romulan spy is able to board an enemy starbase, it can access the opponent's entire communications network, allowing full line of sight on all enemy vessels and stations.
The Raptor is equipped with the same tri-cobalt torpedoes as the Federation Steamrunner. Raptors can also be outfitted with a myotronic inhibitor. This torpedo temporarily disables the weapon system of an enemy vessel, rendering them ineffective in combat.
The Griffin was designed to complement the Romulan fleet by confusing and disabling the enemy. All Griffins are armed with powerful phasers and can also be outfitted with a sensor jammer. The sensor jammer unleashes a subspace wave that disables all enemy sensors in its wake.
One of the latest additions to the Romulan fleet, the Draconarius, is a sleek and deadly attack cruiser, capable of inflicting punishing damage. The Kestrel-class assault ship is designed to transport Centurion assault troops across the reaches of space. The Centurions are specially trained to perform quick and efficient boarding actions, seizing control of enemy vessels and bases in record time. Select the Kestrel-class assault ship and move it south of the planet in the lower left-hand corner of your map. With the assault ship still selected, click on the Transport Attack button in the command palette and target the Klingon shipyard. This will commence an aggressive boarding action, and soon the shipyard will belong to you. Once you have taken over the shipyard, press Enter.
Keep moving. Proceeding. Proceeding. Destroy them!
We have engaged the enemy.
Scroll down and you will see the advanced shipyard, and below that are the vessels constructed there. Please press the Enter key to continue. The Romulan Warbird is the flagship of the Romulan fleet. Its combination of offensive strength, maneuverability, and stealth make the Warbird a deadly predator and an invaluable asset to the Romulan fleet. The Warbird can be modified to fire a shield inversion beam. This beam drains an enemy's shields and transfers that shield strength to the Warbirds.
The Venator is a relatively new Romulan ship design, intended to complement the mighty Warbird in combat. While the Venator is slightly smaller than the Warbird, it still packs a very powerful punch. The Valise is a protector of the Romulan fleet. Equipped with standard weapons, Valise-class vessels can be upgraded to use a cloak enhancer. When activated, this device cloaks nearby friendly ships and allows them to perform actions that they could not otherwise perform while cloaked, including the use of their weapons.
The technology on board the Shadow is highly classified. Even members of the Romulan Senate are not officially aware of its existence. The Shadow comes equipped with phasers, but can also be refitted with 4 experimental technologies. When outfitted with a hollow emitter, a projection manipulates enemy sensors by reversing their warp signatures and appearance. Affected ships inadvertently target their allies. The Shadow's deflector dish can also be rigged to emit a subspace blast of radiation, known as the psionic blast. This causes an enemy's crew to temporarily go insane, killing members of their own crew. A modification to the inversion beam, an energy shield converter, can redistribute the Shadow's energy into shield energy, then transfer it to an allied ship. The Shadow can also be adapted to phase cloak. When activated, the interphase generator on board phases the ship's molecular structure, allowing it to move unseen through physical objects. Scroll further down and you'll see the Phoenix facility, which constructs the Phoenix-class vessel. Please press the Enter key to continue.
The Phoenix was originally developed by the Star Empire as a weapon of last resort, should the Romulan Empire fall to invaders. Being a unique vessel, it requires a special shipyard for its construction. When the Phoenix activates its only weapon, it creates an expanding tear in the space-time continuum that does massive damage to any ship or station within its range. The Phoenix ship and its crew are destroyed in the resulting explosion.
Here are the Romulan stations: the Starbase, Mining Station, Orbital Processing Facility, Plasma Cannon, Spy Satellite, Trading Station, and Torpedo Turret are all vital elements of creating a strong base. The Romulan Covert Ops Facility allows you to upgrade the Talon, Shrike, Raptor, Griffin, and Warbird class, each with their own special weapon. The research button in the command menu will allow you to research a weapon. When each new ship's technology is researched, a new pod is built onto the Covert Ops facility. Though they are attached to the facility, each pod has its own shields and can be targeted independently from the main structure. If the Covert Ops facility is destroyed, all pods on the facility are destroyed with it. You must possess a starbase in order to build a Covert Ops facility. A Covert Ops facility can build the following pods: Tachyon Detection Grid for the Talon class, Romulan Spy for the Shrike class, Myotronic Inhibitor for the Raptor class, Sensor Jammer for the Griffin class, Shield Inversion Beam for the Warbird class. The Tal Shiar facility, built by the secret Romulan intelligence agency, enables you to modify the Valise and Shadow class vessels. The pods act like those of the Covert Ops facility. You must possess a starbase and a Covert Ops facility in order to build a Tal Shiar facility. Once this facility is constructed, Shadow class vessels can be built.
The facility can build the following pods: Cloak Enhancer for the Valise class, Holo Emitter, Psionic Blast, Energy Shield Converter, and the Phase Cloak for the Shadow class. The Star Empire Research Institute is the Romulan Center for Research and Upgrades on shipboard systems. There are 5 separate ship systems that can be researched and upgraded at the Institute: weapons, shields, sensors, engines, and life support. The systems can be upgraded up to 2 times. Though attached to the Institute, each pod has its own shields and can be targeted independently from the main structure. If the Star Empire Research Institute is destroyed, all pods on the Institute are destroyed with it. You must possess a covert ops facility and a Tal Shiar facility in order to build a Star Empire Research Institute. In the upper right-hand corner of the map, you will find a small Cardassian outpost. Use the combat vessels of the Romulan Star Empire and destroy it. Use the ships individually and in groups to fully explore their usage. Experiment with special weapons. When you are ready to move on, press Enter. Please note that pressing Enter will remove all Cardassian forces from the map.
Destination confirmed. Orders received. Ahead full. Affirmative.
What is it now?
Affirmative.
Red alert.
Keep moving.
We have engaged the enemy.
Repair unit reporting. On our way. On our way. Ahead full. It shall be done.
We have engaged the enemy.
It shall be done.
Where are we needed?
My crew is ready.
Congratulations. You now have enough knowledge of the Romulan Star Empire's Armada to become a formidable opponent in any battle.